Connor, you had quite the weekend. Walk off there in game 2. You got a grand slam in game 3 today. And that's just the beginning of it. Could you comment a little bit on your performance this weekend?
Well, past few weeks, I've been struggling at the plate just because probably been thinking too much while I'm up at the plate. But you know what? I just came out this weekend just trying to stay very simple-minded, and it worked out.
Could you talk about the adversity you guys faced here in game 3? I mean, starting out the game down 7 runs, and you're a huge part of the comeback. Can you talk about turning around to take the victory today?
Well, baseball's obviously always never giving up, just always knowing you have a chance. It was earlier in the game, and we all just stepped up to the plate, and we ended up coming through.
This wasn't just a big weekend for you guys. This was a big series win for your whole team. You guys gain momentum now. Any thoughts moving into Siena this week?
Like you said, it was a huge weekend to get the sweep, because there's 4 teams fighting for those buys. So just moving into Siena being one of them and playing them next week, we just gotta stay where we are and get ready for the next weekend.
Thanks, Connor. Good job this weekend.
Thank you.
Coach, big sweep in this home series this weekend. After a little bit of struggle on the road, can you talk about how big this home series has been?
Well, clearly we had, stubbed our toe, for lack of a better expression, the last couple weeks, and hadn't played very consistent baseball. So it was nice to do some things this weekend, get back to some winning ways, put us in a little better position in terms of conference play. And, it was kind of done a few different ways, which I think creates some excitement for the team. Obviously, we showed some resilience today, overcoming an early deficit, and the guys battled.
Being down 7 runs like you were talking about today, could you talk about the adversity the guys faced in game 3?
Well, ironically, today was exactly what happened last Sunday at Monmouth. And, we got back into it and took the lead last week. And then instead of, I think we had a chance to keep our foot in the gas pedal. And we didn't do it last Sunday, and we gave them a chance to get back into it. And it hurt us. And I think today the difference was, when you had a chance to put up another 4 spot there against their closer, you really saw the wind come out of Marist sails, and they were swinging the bats well today. But it took the pressure off of us, and they certainly didn't have that intensity down the stretch. And, then when their best hitter comes up, it's almost meaningless, because the lead was strong enough where it was, okay, so what, let's just go get the last out, and it makes for a lot easier.
Connor Panas was a big part of today's comeback. He had a great performance all weekend. Just thoughts on the way he performed this series.
There's no question that Connor is an extremely talented baseball player, and he really, really wants to be successful and to do well for us. His numbers in conference play hadn't been overly impressive to date, so it was good to see him get on track. And yesterday's home run was huge, and obviously he had a big hit in game 2 that really put us over the top in that game when we put the 4-run inning up, and then. He swung the bat well again today, and hopefully that gets Connor going and feeling good about it, and especially as we get into the home stretch.
Coach, last question. You guys have really built up some momentum here in this home series. Thoughts moving into Siena this week?
I wish we were playing at home again. Listen, Siena's good. It's going to be a huge test. I hope we can use this to spearhead efforts for next weekend.
Thanks, Coach. Great series.
Thank you.